Hi, welcome to my video on systems of linear equations, two variables, solved by elimination, part 5. Part 5, solved by elimination method. What about solving an inconsistent system by elimination method? An inconsistent system is a pair of parallel lines. The slopes of parallel lines are equal. The lines do not intersect. The y-intercepts are not equal. So what we're talking about is that we got a grid of x and y. So the two lines are parallel to each other and they have different y-intercepts. They're not equal. The lines are parallel and they have equal slopes. So let's look at this example here. We have y equals negative 2x plus 1, y equals negative 2x minus 3. Notice the slope. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Notice the two slopes are equal of negative 2, and the y-intercepts are different. So these two lines, when we graph them, will be parallel to each other. But what about when we solve them by elimination? Elimination, we have to take the equation. Equation 1 is 2x plus y equals 1, because the 2x negative moved over. And in the second equation, the negative 2x moves to the left, 2x plus y equals negative 3. They're in the right order, so notice that the two equations are in the right order. So let's take this equation. We need the negative of one of them. So let's multiply by negative 1 right here. And that means we can multiply this one by 1. So when we do, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2x. Negative 1 times y is negative y. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. And when we multiply by 1, the equation won't change. It's 2x plus y equals negative 3. Notice either one. If you add up the x's, you get 0. If you add up the y's, you get 0. So the left side becomes 0. Equals negative 4. Notice that two equations, this is impossible. The x's and the y's are gone. So that means the solution set is the empty set, because it's impossible for 0 to equal negative 4. Because they're parallel lines, looking at the graphing, we know that there's no intersection. So the solution set is empty. 0 equals negative 4. Impossible. There's no solution. So let's take a note. When the equations are added in an inconsistent system, we will get 0 equals some number. 0 will equal some number. When you're solving a system of equations by elimination and they're parallel lines, you will get 0 equals a number. And this is true for all inconsistent systems. And what's true? 0 equals a number when you solve, because the left side, which got x's and y's, will all become 0 when we add, and then you get a number. Now that number could be a 0, could be negative 1, could be a fraction, could be anything. But the left side will be 0, because I move all the variables to the left side in the order of ax plus by equals c. So 0 equals a number in an inconsistent system. Practice. Solve each by elimination. So we're eliminating. We got ax, so we should have ax plus by equals c. The equations ax plus by equals c, ax plus by equals c, both of them are in that order. So I need to eliminate the x's or the y's. So I have to multiply this one. If I eliminate the x's, that's negative 2, so I need a positive 2. So I'll multiply this one by negative 2. When I multiply the second equation, this is the first equation, this is the second equation, write that down. So I multiply this one by 1, so there's no change. In other words, I want the x to be -2. Multiplying the second equation by -2 gives me a 2x minus 6y and 30. -2 times -x is 2x. -2 times 3y is -6y. -2 times -15 is 30. Because I'm solving by elimination, then the x's, I add up, I get 0. When I add up the y's, I get 0. So the left side becomes 0, and the right side becomes 36. When this happens, that means that the solution to the equation is the empty set. There's no solution. You could 0 with a stroke through it is the empty set. There's no solution. Because if you solve both of these equations, both of these here, solve these for y, you will get the same slopes and different y-intercepts. So 0 equals a number is no solution because the system is a pair of parallel lines when we graph them. Number 2, let's solve this system. And we have to make sure that the equations are lined up. So -10x plus 2y equals -6. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. So let's take equation 2 and write it down as, we're writing it down as ax plus by equals c. So the 15 moves over to become positive 15x. The y is okay, it didn't move. And the 14 is okay. So we have -15 moves to the left to become positive. That's okay. And the 14 is okay. We didn't move the -3y to 14. Now we have these two equations and we want to eliminate. Well, both of them are positive and negative, so which one do you want to eliminate? So the easiest one to eliminate is the y right now. Look at the y because they got small numbers. So I multiply this one by 3 and I multiply this one by 2. Because they're already plus minus, I only have to multiply by positive numbers. So when I multiply, -3 times -10 is -30x. 3 times 2y is 6y. And 3 times -6 is -18. And when I multiply by 2, 2 times 15 is 30x. 2 times -3y, -6y. And 2 times 14 is 28. And I eliminated the y's, but at the same time, the x's are gone, the y's are gone, add them up and you get a 0. And -18 and 28 is 10. So again, I have 0 equals a number. So the solution set, SL, is the empty set, or you could also say no solution. So that's solving a system of an inconsistent system by elimination. An inconsistent system is parallel lines. So when you solve with elimination, you will get 0 equals a number. And when that happens, then you'll have an empty set. That takes us to the end of this video. If you like it, click the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell because there's more videos coming your way. And visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find out more information about me, my videos, and the content that's on my YouTube channel, Math Fully Explained. Thank you for viewing my video. Bye-bye.